And only on the record tonight, confronting the Rev Jeremiah Wright, there is new controversy surrounding the Chicago pastor who mentored President Obama. Well, that is until the 2008 presidential campaign. Rev Wright, known for making these very inflammatory comments like this one.
Not God bless America, God damn America, that's in the Bible for killing innocent people. God damn America for treating us citizens as less than human. God damn America.
So here's the question. Why in the world would the Chicago Teachers Union invite such a controversial speaker to their event today? In minutes, you're going to hear what Rev Wright told the teachers, and then you will hear from former Congressman Allen West what he thinks. But right now, on the record's Rev Jenkins' very strange encounter with Rev Wright in Chicago.
Rev Wright, quick question. Quick question, Rev Wright. Could you just comment on your speech?
Sir,
you mentioned the president's drone policy. Could you just give us...
I'm the director of security for the building. I'm going to ask you to stop. I'm going to ask you to stop.
Can we just ask him to comment?
I'm going to ask you to stop. That's what I'm asking you to do. We're a community center. We have members here. I'm asking you to stop.
Can we just ask him a quick question?
No, you can't. Okay. I'm asking you to stop.
Reverend, will you just give us a comment on the policy that you mentioned? The president's policy?
The media, you need to go that way. We have classes. We have members. I don't need the media.
Was invited here.
I understand they were invited.
Reverend, will you just comment on your policy for us?
Reverend Wright asked not to have any more interviews. I'm asking you to leave us. I'll call the police and have them escort.
He invited us here, and then he refused to talk to us.
At this moment, he's not having any other questions.
And Rev Jenkins joins us live from Chicago. And Griff, that didn't quite work out as well as you had planned.
Hi, Greta. Well, after being invited to his speech, Reverend Wright completely ignored us, all of us in the media, and kicked our cameras out when he gave his speech, for which we found out why, the content of the speech. Reverend Wright wasted no time launching into his incendiary remarks, many of which were directed at President Obama, saying things like, we need to tell the truth about our politicians and their policies. He used lines, and I quote, King said, I have a dream. Barack said, I have a drone. He went on to describe a kill list that President Obama looks at every Tuesday and chooses who he's going to kill. So this audience that was at this event, about 200 or 300 folks made up of local teachers and some local pastors here in Chicago, were treated to a diatribe about a government, their government, that Reverend Wright says is based on racism, militarism, and capitalism. Greta?
So why the reemergence of Reverend Wright, and why by the teachers union? What was sort of the purpose of this? Was this a paid speech or to fire up the teachers? What was the point?
Well, that's a good question, since we weren't able to directly ask Reverend Wright, but one would assume that it's because the teachers union, the largest of its kind in the city, has a long-standing rift with Mayor Rahm Emanuel, and so they would hope that Reverend Wright would come and preach his message of social justice, and that would translate back to these churches, hence the invitation to the pastors as the teachers union gears up for a fight in November with Mayor Rahm Emanuel.
Griff, he said pretty incendiary things about President Obama, making fun of him, saying, I have a drone, in comparison to Martin Luther King with I have a dream. Did he say anything at least complimentary or anything good about President Obama? Show any sort of sense of admiration for him, or that he thought he'd done a good job doing anything?
No, there were no complimentary remarks whatsoever. Again, Greta, we haven't seen Reverend Wright in a while, and he is back, and he's just the same as always, fired up, very incendiary, and President Obama was not the only one for which was attracted a lot of criticism. So did Abraham Lincoln, the Constitution, Bill Cosby, and the current Secretary of Education, Arne Duncan. He wondered how he even got his job.
Well, anyway, thank you, Griff.